Hey, hello everyone. I hope you're all doing fantastic. You are watching the Energy Outlook for the week starting 29th of July 2024. My name is Marcello Kolax. I'm the Managing Director at Clever Markets and I'm guiding you through the Energy Outlooks for this week. So today's key topics, we are looking at the TTF and NBP front month and we're trying to figure out how do we know that the sideways range is actually resolved. On the German power markets, we are looking at the falling wedge and we are wondering, is this actually resolved or not? Or what is the kind of trigger that we need in order for the falling wedge to resolve higher? Then we are having a look at the European carbon emission certificates and we are wondering, can the bears continue and what would actually need to happen for them to do so? And then of course, Brent, what are the chances of the correction higher to still play out? All of that and much more in today's energy market update. Every single week I'm asking my LinkedIn network and the people that I'm connected with on WhatsApp. I do run a WhatsApp group with around 500 traders, by the way, so let me know if you want to join. And I ask them every week, what do you think the TTF will be doing next week? So last week, the results were predominantly on the bearish side, and it has changed very little to this week. The only thing that has changed is that from last week, we did have nearly 50% bears, and now it's just a tiny bit less. And instead, we also have fewer neutral traders who think that the market will continue to move sideways. And all of this seems to accumulate for the bullish side. So the bullish momentum or the bullish sentiment is slowly growing, but the market itself is still rather neutral. So here I want to show you a little bit of an excerpt from the Clever Markets dashboard. Here we analyze the hourly chart, daily chart and weekly chart, and we are still rather neutral for now, but I do believe that it makes sense for the bears to continue very soon, maybe even at the start of this week. German power is bullish as well as the EUAs on the intraday chart, but as we will see in the details later, it's really set up to correct lower. Please remember that what you're seeing here is not an outlook or forecast of the markets. It is simply telling us what the market is doing right now. If you want to look a little bit ahead, I do think that we are kind of topping out a little bit, at least on the EUAs and the German markets. Okay. So let's move over to the individual markets. Not too much has happened. I want to start with the markets themselves so we can see that the TTF and NBP front month contracts as well as the TTF and NBP front season contracts, they haven't been moving all that much. So we are moving in an increasingly tighter range for all four contracts, which makes it very tricky not only for momentum traders, but also for swing traders or anyone who's trying to take the smaller swings even on the intraday chart. So we see that on the German markets and on the EUAs, we have been correcting higher, and right now the question is, how much higher can it actually go? Brent itself did have a little bit of a bullish corrective setup, which is not really playing out so far, quite disappointing. But we do see that the Henry Hub, the US gas, we just broke past a really important support level, so we must see what is going to happen next. I will start as always with the TTF front month. Oh, hey, hi, I am interrupting myself right here. The rest of this video is reserved for the Clever Markets clients. If you are interested in learning more about technical analysis, or if your job simply depends on knowing where the energy markets are going to go, then let's have a conversation. Go to clevermarkets.com, book a meeting, or contact me directly on LinkedIn and we get a conversation starting. I train energy trading desks in technical analysis and I provide all the analytics needed to make better trading decisions. So go over to clevermarkets.com or find me here on LinkedIn. Thank you and see you around. Bye-bye.